Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Erin. I go by Erin the Urban Mermaid, which is also my business name. And I'm a mother, a writer, a psychic medium, a 5D soul coach, esoteric healer, and a spiritual business coach. I'm the creator of the Grounded and Glam membership, where I help my fellow lightworkers and empaths on their spiritual and personal development journeys so that they can heal and rediscover their inner lights so that they could be leaders of the new earth and help change this crazy place. I also have a podcast. If you guys haven't checked that out yet, a lot of my interviews are up on here, but my podcast itself is on Apple, iTunes, and Spotify, and it's called the hashtag Grounded and Glam Modern Mystics and Motherhood Podcast. Okay, so this is actually not a tarot reading. So if you tune into my YouTube, I do monthly tarot readings called the Grounded and Glam Sun Goddess readings, and I do it every time the sun changes zodiac signs. So I have an Aries one coming up for you guys this week, as you know, the sun just moved into Aries not too long ago. But this is actually a different kind of video. You know what? I'm so bummed. My top is so cute, and you guys can't even see it. So there, maybe that's a little bit better. Okay, so this is a little about me video, and it's kind of about my journey and my relationship with the tarot, which if you guys can see right here, I have a few of my decks here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 12 decks right there. I have a collection of oracle decks as well. So my love for the tarot, wow. Well, let's start with tarot is a divination tool. So if you don't know what a divination tool is, it is a prop that you use to channel messages, whether it's from the spirit world, whether it's your higher self. So tarot cards is a divination tool. Oracle cards are divination tools. Amala beads right there, that's a divination tool. Your pendulum is a divination tool. Because all of these can read energy and channel messages. So the tarot is by far my favorite divination tool because as I've been on my own journey of my psychic mediumship, they're really what helps me pull the messages together and make things make sense and be clear. The cool part about the tarot is, you know, there's so many different decks, and I'm someone who really loves different types of artwork. So as you can see, like all these different decks have different artwork, and you get different downloads from different decks because they're not so traditional. So I taught myself how to read a tarot deck. So most decks will come with like a guidebook. I said, no, if I'm really going to do this, if I'm really going to do this psychic mediumship, because I always knew I had it in me. I had gifts as a child. It's in my birth chart. I mean, it's just, you know, it's really undeniable. And at some point, the synchronicities in my life and my dreams, it just got to a point where I was like, okay, I mean, I'm already someone who doesn't believe in coincidences, but I realized you have something here. And I also have gifted children. So um, I learned that like I come from a long line of women healers, and that basically this was my higher calling in life, and this was my gift, and this was my birthright. And um, you know, before I was a mom, I actually worked on Wall Street as an assistant because I have a Virgo moon. So I like constantly have to be helping people. So assistant is like, you know, perfect job for that. But that wasn't my higher calling. That wasn't my passion. And that's not where my heart and soul was happy. So I picked up a tarot deck. And yes, you have to know the basics of tarot, right? But for me, I was able to really start accessing my intuition by not reading that guidebook. So I would do little spreads for myself. I would read for myself. I would, you know, occasionally read for a friend or something like that. And the messages and the synchronicities came in stronger and stronger. And it really helped activate my four clairs. You know, your clairsentience, clairaudience, claircognizance, um, all of those. I also had this experience with Archangel Michael. where after a spiritual like event or class I went to, he came while I was laying in bed and he physically opened my third eye. It was really, really wonderful experience. You know, I also incorporate my usage of Reiki into my readings. So I I would like to see more people using their intuition. It's a crazy world out there. It's very third dimension. Obviously, we're in a physical plane, but there's so many people out here like myself who are living with these gifts that were dormant because they didn't go nourished or they didn't go acknowledged or they didn't go they don't know what to do to channel them. So the tarot is really this wonderful, wonderful divination tool that helps you with the messages. You guys have probably watched some of my readings on here. I also I do private readings all the time. On Saturdays on my Instagram, I do one card readings for people where I just channel like one message. And I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong. So, um, it the tarot has helped me grow my gift more than anything else. Yes, Reiki helps, meditation, of course, trusting myself. I do candle magic all the time. Um, but honestly, it was the tarot that was the real game changer for me. It really was. I mean, I can't even say that I mean, I can read without it, but the messages that just come through, the downloads are just crazy with it. So, why am I talking about my little relationship with the tarot? I call the tarot like my BFF, right? Because she just doesn't let me down. um, so why am I talking about this? We all have intuitive abilities. We're all empaths. Um, our level of conditioning has a lot to do with how tapped in we are. But, if you're here, you're probably someone who is open to all of this stuff. So, your intuition, your third eye, it can, you can have certain placements in your birth chart that make you a little bit more intuitive than others. You could just be someone who's really naturally tapped in. Or you could just really have an interest for this stuff, or maybe you're an empath, which again, we all are empaths on some level. Um, so I am talking about this because I am bringing back my course, my bestseller of all my courses, of everything I do. This course is my bestseller. It's called the Grounded and Glam Let's Talk Tarot 12-week intensive course. So um, during this course, there's 6 sessions. So I go every other week. I break up the tarot deck for you so that you understand it. So, um, like I said, you do have to have some kind of a basic understanding, but the way I teach you, and I provide guidebooks for you that I created myself. So it's not like, I think people get the feeling that tarot is very rigid and it's not. It's actually the opposite. If you're leaning into that divine feminine and you're using your intuition, it's not rigid at all. The messages are not rigid. Um, so I create my own little guidebooks for you. I break it up into 6 sessions. I break up the major arcana into two, and then each one of the suits, which there is coins, cups, swords, and wands. And so I go through each part of the deck of you, and it's really a journey. Okay, the major arcana is a journey in itself, but then it's like it splits off into 4 possible journeys, and I take you on each one of those journey. But what separates my course and what makes it top tier and what makes it way different than anyone else or any way you would learn to read by yourself is I do Reiki on my students' third eye each session so that I help open their intuition even more. I help them be more open to spirit, more open to messages, remove some blocks that could be preventing them from accessing their psychic gifts, from accessing their intuition. And then I go through the deck. So it is a lot different. I learn to read different and I teach differently because I really just believe that your intuition is where it's at and it's the answer. And I want to help you guys access your own psychic powers, access your own gifts and abilities, and watch them grow. Like, that's really what I'm here to do. That's how I'm here to serve, is to help people grow. I'm a Sagittarius, right? My sun is in Sagittarius, but my 12th house is mostly Sagittarius too. And what that means is my karmic debt involves helping people grow. And I have a moon in the 8th house. I'm a healer. And this is my contribution. This is how I'm resolving my karmic debts by helping those people who need to grow and to learn and to expand and to become more spiritual. So the course is launching this Friday, for the public, for the collective. So this Friday is March 25th, I believe. My members of my Grounded and Glam membership, it's already been launched to them, and they actually have their own special pricing. So if you were ever interested in my membership, now is the time to do it, because you can access this special pricing of this course at any level with my membership, and then get all the awesome perks of my membership, which is like Reiki, your own card readings. I do full moon and new moon readings for everyone. Lots of healing, community discounts, all that kind of stuff. But now I'm launching it to the public. So I have a sale going on this until April 9th. After April 9th, which I mentioned the course starts on April 14th, the price is going up. You could still get on, but you might as well get on with the sale price. Now, I do have the cheapest option, which is your pay in full option, but I also do have a payment plan option for you, because I understand not everybody can, pay all at once, and that's totally understandable. So there is a payment option as well. So you want to get on this now before the prices go up. So how do you get on this? Well, you could go to my website, which is www.erintheurbanmermaid.com, and I have a pop-up and I have a banner at the top of my website. And you can put your email address in either one of them, or you could just find me on Instagram at Erin the Urban Mermaid. Shoot me a DM with your email, because right now I'm offering a little freebie. I made an ebook called Embodying the Sacred Wisdom of the High Priestess. So for people who join this course, you get a copy of that, as well as I have this little added bonus for all of my students, where at the end of the course, you get a free reading from me. So this is really a very sweet deal. So you're learning to read yourself, you get a reading from me, you get a copy of my ebook. So this is really a wonderful course. And now it is rather intense because I'm very in depth. I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart as well, so I get deep, but that's just because if you're here and you're signing up for this course, you're going to love the tarot the way I love the tarot. If I'm calling the tarot my BFF, you're going to call the tarot your BFF. So you can use, you could do readings on yourself, you can do readings for friends, but if you really show up for yourself and you're ready to let your gifts grow, receive the Reiki and all that, maybe this is your path too. Maybe you can become a reader. And it's really wonderful. It really is. So I'm going to leave a couple links below for you to join. I always have my website below, so you could check it out there. I always have my Instagram information, so you could check it out there. So like I said, the class itself starts on April 14th, but the sale price is going up on April 9th. So if you pay in full now, you get the cheapest rate. But like I said, there is a payment plan option, so don't even stress about that. Oh, and you also get all the workbooks that I created myself for this as well. And they're always great to refer back to. I'm really in depth in those. So I would love to have you guys. Oh, the other thing I should add is I'm only taking 10 people total, and I already have filled one spot, and I have 3 of my other members that are interested as well. So it's definitely something you want to get on. I keep the course small for kind of for the Reiki. I want it to be intentional and I want it to be effective. So I don't want a million people. I want it to be an intimate group where everyone feels comfortable, and they just feel tapped the fuck in, and they feel those good vibes and they feel that energy. So I'm leaving a bunch of links for you below. I just want to say thank you for tuning in, and I hope I see you at Let's Talk Tarot. let's get our divine feminine on. Let's activate our third eye. Let's lean into our intuition. I read something recently that it said that, psychics, mediums, healers are the new influencers. And I absolutely believe that because I believe that we're coming into the new earth. It's the age of Aquarius. Things are about to shift, and you're either in 5D or you're in 3D. I urge you to come over to 5D. It's a lot better here, a lot less fear, a lot less crap. But I would love to have you guys there. So sign up, shoot me a message, and I will see you there. Take care, guys. Much love.